Alright guys, so in this video, what I have planned for you guys is my skincare regimen. Many of you guys have been inboxing me and asking me what is it that I use on my skin to get such a healthy glow. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is that I use on my skin, where to get it, what is it for, how often I use it, and things like that. So if you really want to know about skincare, because to me, let me say this, okay? Before we can even talk about makeup, before we can even talk about the perfect brow or the perfect foundation, you need to have your skin right. Because there's only so much makeup can do, okay? Everything starts with having amazing skin. So if you have time to listen to me blab about what I do on my face every single day, stay tuned, okay? And I will kindly ask for you guys that if you don't mind, subscribe right now and please watch the entire video. If you have any questions, leave comments below. I'm pretty quick at answering the comments, okay? And if I don't answer your comments, please find me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. I'll answer your question there too. If I don't answer you on Twitter, find me on Facebook. But if you message me on Twitter, oh gosh, are you kidding me? I'm so quick. I'm like this, like this, like this, like this, okay? Oh, and quickly, before I start with this video, I want to give a shout out to Sandra. Yes, Miss Florida. I named her Miss Florida for getting her A. She got an A in her Spanish class, so I'm so proud of you, baby. Beautiful and smart. I like ya. Alright, so guys, see you in a little bit and let's talk about skincare. Alright, see you guys. Alright guys, I'm glad you're back. So before we start talking about skincare, I want to tell you guys why skincare is so important to me. If you ask me why skincare is important, I will tell you I don't want to have to wear makeup every single day, every single hour, to come out of my house, to go pick up the mail, to go grocery shopping. And the reason for that is you want to be proud of your skin. You want to love your skin. I love my skin. I take care of my skin. Oh, you have no idea. I get a bump on my skin. I'm on the phone with the Red Door Spotlight. Yeah, can I get a microdermabrasion, please? I love getting facials at the spa. But even if you can't afford to get facial at the spa, or even if you do go get your facial once a week or bi-weekly at the spa, you want to make sure that you are continuously taking care of your skin. Okay, skincare doesn't stop with a spa visit once in a while. It's something that you have to do constantly, and the more love you give to your skin, the more care you give to your skin, you'll see that your skin will pay it forward by being so glowy and being so healthy. Also, another thing that happens is if you're going through puberty, or you're going through pregnancy, or you're post-pregnancy, what I've noticed is that your skin is going to act up. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are consistent with your skincare. You want to make sure that you're using skincare products so that you can kind of balance the moods, if I can say, of your skin. Okay, and that's when having an amazing skincare schedule and sticking to that schedule, it really is going to make a difference. Okay, so the items that I'm going to show you guys, some are what you would, even I would consider pricey, but they're nothing like La Mer, because La Mer is, oh my gosh, let's not even talk about that, okay? Even though I do plan on trying it pretty soon, but they're not crazy expensive, and those that are expensive will last you 3 to 4 months, okay? Because with the expensive skincare products, you'll find that a little goes a long way, okay? Then I also have stuff that you can pick up at any drugstore like Walmart, and so pretty much everything, and voila. But don't get discouraged if the stuff I show you you can't or are not able to afford right now. That's not a problem. Try to find something that is similar, okay? But what's most important to me is that you stick to a skincare routine. So first off, let me start by showing you guys this. This is one of the Clarisonic. I have 2 different Clarisonics, but this is the new one I just got. and it comes packaged like that. So this is the Clarisonic Mia, okay? So this is, I always use the Clarisonic to wash my face, okay? So the first product I'm going to show you guys is this Cetaphil. So Cetaphil is a gentle facial cleanser, okay? So if I'm not wearing makeup, this will be the first thing that I'll use to cleanse my face, okay? If I have on makeup and to get my makeup off my face, I will first use this, which is the Green Tea Facial Cleanser by MAC. When I'm done using the green tea, I will use this and I will cleanse my face. I think I usually do like 2 to 3 pumps on the face of the Clarisonic, okay? I'll do like 2 or 3 pumps on this, and then I'll wash my face with this for a good minute. Right. So when you use the Clarisonic, it vibrates like that in circular motion, right? And I think about every 30 seconds or every minute it's going to beep. And when it beeps, it's time for you to go to a different area of your face. So you'll just go like this, and it's just going to vibrate. Okay? Just keep it on one area of your face. See, now it just vibrated again. It's like beeped. And I will just change and go to a different section of my face. Okay? And the next thing I'm going to use then is going to be this Acne Stress Control by Neutrogena. So what happens is I break out once a month, I would say, and I get these scars. Let me not talk about acne scars. Okay, so I was like, that's it. I need to go and find me something that has salicylic acid in there, which is something that is used in any kind of facial wash that is intended to prevent acne. So this has it, and I didn't feel like spending the money, so the price of this I think was like $6. It was good for me. So I've been using this for about a month and it works great. I haven't had any bumps. Actually, I had this bump before I started using it that wasn't coming out, and within 3 days of me using it, like the bump disappeared. Instead of having the yellow pus coming out, it just like disappeared. So that was great. So when I'm done using Cetaphil, I will use this once again. Gonna pump, okay, couple pumps on the Clarisonic, okay. Then same thing, repeat the same motion on my face over and over and around until it beeps. All right, and then when I'm done using that, the next thing I'm going to use is this rice and geranium foaming cleanser by Shankai, which I really love. I got this at Bloomingdale's. This is amazing. So this cleanser foams up so much that a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to use a whole lot of this because it really foams and it's great. It's amazing. So you have rice in there, and rice is an amazing cleanser. Like, it just does wonders for your skin. This is going to be the last facial cleanser that I'm going to use for my face. Alright, so Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays are usually days when I do my whole facial routine. Like, I just go all out, okay? And on those days when I'm done using this one, because this is the last step, when I'm done using this one, what I will do is use a scrub that I forgot to bring. Oops. But I have this scrub, just any scrub that you want. Just use it to kind of exfoliate the skin. Because before you start your facial routine, you really want to exfoliate your skin first. And the scrub is going to do that for you. Okay? And when I'm done exfoliating my skin, this is what I do. This is called RAN, okay? It's Glycol Lactic Radiance Renewal Mask. So this is 100% organic. Once your face is clean, you apply a whole lot of that on your skin. I like to apply it with a brush. So I will put this, I'll put a little bit of this on this brush right here, and I'll apply it to my skin. Now when you're doing it, you want to leave it on your skin for about 10 minutes, okay? It does sting just a bit because it really does exfoliate your skin. Alright, so you leave it on, and then I'll just rinse it off, okay? when I'm done using the Ren, then I'll use this one, which is the Shankai. This is Detox Clay Mask with Rosemary and Honey. Okay, it's pretty much clay. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I know. And you'll see, I don't put my fingers in there. I just use a spatula, but this is great. It smells good and it doesn't dry out your skin. So what I'll do is I'll apply this on my face and on my neck. Okay? And I also leave that on for about 10 minutes. I really love this. And this also I bought since March and I still have it. And the next one that I like to use right after that is also from Shankai, but this one is a mask, but it's made out of fruit and flower acids. So this is also good. It's really going to go in there and like kind of like rejuvenate your skin as well. And this really feels like a cream, as you can see. It's very buttery, kind of, if I could describe it as so. So it's a great moisturizer. Like, it really replenishes your skin, and I absolutely love this. Okay, so say on Monday I use these two, then on Wednesday I'll use this one. So this is by Boscia. It's a clarifying detox mask that I will also use after I've used the Ren. So I'll leave it on until it dries, and once it's dry, I'll just wipe it off with a hot towel, okay? And say on Sunday, I may use this one. So this, so B Kamens, the way they go about doing their skincare lines is that they have a skincare line for oily skin, they have one for dry skin, and then they have one for combination skin. So this pink color that you kind of see here is for combination skin, because I'm combination skin. I'm dry all around, but then when it gets to my forehead, my nose, my chin, this is where it'll be my T-zone, where it get very oily, so that makes me combination skin. And so this is called a diatomaceous earth mask. I don't know, but it works great. So this one, it kind of, it stings a bit. It has a, smells like mint kind of. It's a really dry paste, like it dries hard, as opposed to the other ones by Shankai. This is really going to be dry also. And this, I really like to use this when I think I'm about to break out, so I can kind of dry out those pimples, if that makes any sense. But I really love this, and I had this for a while. And this, I bought this at the Red Door Spa. It was recommended by the esthetician, so I went ahead and I bought it. Okay, now one of my favorites right now are these masks by Regimen that I bought at buy at Walmart. Okay, so this one will be a peel off mask that I like to use. I always like to use a peel off mask after any treatment that I do. So this one is what, pomegranate. Okay, this is a facial hydration mask, and this is goji berry. Their stuff smells so good, and they do such an amazing job. This is another peel off mask, and this one is cucumber. Really like this one. This is a facial enzyme pineapple mask, and this is pineapple, yeah. And this one is peel off, and it's passion fruit. Okay, now this that I'm going to show you right here, this is a vitamin C mask. Okay, so these are not supposed to be sold to the public. They're like for professional use only. I went to the Red Door Spa one time to get a microderm abrasion treatment, because I'm obsessed with microderm abrasion. And when she was done with my microderm abrasion, she did one on my face, right? And it's amazing. Like, you see, it's like this paste. It looks like coke, like cocaine. New Jack City. It's not cocaine. No, come on now. Like, what it is, like, you mix this with water and it gets really, like, it gets heavy. It becomes like this really thick paste, and you put that all over your face. What this is good for is that it's going to remove all, like, it really helps out with removing dark spots, like anything that's acne scars, any dark spots or dark circles, anything, any kind of blemishes or scars or marks. I mean, you know, like anything that's like messing up your complexion, the vitamin C mask is really going to get rid of it. I bought this off of eBay. Now, you need more than one treatment to see a difference, obviously. Like, this is something that you have to do continuously, but it's amazing. And the person who sells it on eBay, her store name is called Hello Gorgeous. So you get 3 for $27, and I can't remember whether shipping is free or not, but they're just great. And it comes with this buffer sponge right here for you to remove it, because the vitamin C, like, it really it gets really thick. Like, so then I'll use that. Okay, so we're done with the vitamin C. Once I'm done doing all my mask and my peel off and all the facial treatments, now I'm going to cleanse my skin. And to cleanse, using a toner is so important when you have dry skin, when you have combination skin, because it really is going to help you deal with the oils in your face. All right, so the first one I like to use, and this, my mom bought this for me because she's a product junkie herself. This is from Estee Lauder. This is perfectly clean. It's the Fresh Balancing lotion. It's a toner. And what this is for normal to combination skin. And what I like about this is, like I said, it really helps you to deal with the oils in your face, especially on your T-zone. Okay, and when I'm done with that, the next thing I'll use is this one, Biore. It's the blemish treating estrogen treatment. And I really like this because, once again, not only do you need to deal with the oils in your face, but you also want to prevent, like, getting any blemishes or getting, like, or breaking out. So this is going to go in there and start working before stuff, like, pops up on your face. And I really like that. See, but this one's called complexion clearing. And the good thing about this one is that it also has salicylic acid in there. I used to just say salicylic acid, which is also great for treating acne or preventing acne. Lotion that I really like for my face, especially because I want to deal with my acne scars, as I have quite a few, is this one. Okay, and this is the brightening serum by Bobbi Brown. It used to be 100, now it's 105, but this thing is great. And I know you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so pricey. Yeah, it is, but this can last you for 3 to 4 months. You don't need to use a lot, just a bit. One pump is enough for your entire face. This really is going to get rid of the acne scars. Like, it's not going to bleach your face. That's not what it's going to do. It's going to brighten your face. Like, it's going to brighten those dark spots on your face so that your complexion can be evened out a bit. Okay, so this is one of my favorite. My mom put me on this, and ever since I've been addicted. Okay, and after a while you just get used to paying for the price though. So this is Bobbi Brown Brightening Advanced Serum. Love this. You have to give this a try. Okay, oh yeah, then I went to the there's this one Korean store that I like to go to buy cosmetics and stuff like that. And one thing you'll know, if you don't know this about Asian people, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, they have something for bleaching their skin just a bit. And so they have this one cream right here. It's supposed to get rid of dark spots, not completely bleaching your skin, but get rid of dark spots. So this is what it's called. It's called Yoko Herbal Cream. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a balm, kind of. And this is what it looks like. It's like kind of pale. So this is something I've been using for the past 2 weeks. I'm going to do a review on this one, okay? Yeah, you don't want to sleep on Asian products, though. You guys see with the BB cream. So definitely, because I want to get rid of my acne scars. Well, I'll try this out and let you know how this goes, but it was like $5, so I'm like, why not? All right, so this is it. You always want to make sure that you're using sunscreen on your face and your neck and your body, but you definitely want to make sure that you're using sunscreen. If I'm wearing makeup, I'll put my sunscreen after I put on the primer. Okay, if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll put on sunscreen once I'm done applying the lotion on my face. Okay, but you always want to make sure that you put sunscreen on. This one right here is Bronze Goddess. It's from Estee Lauder. This is SPF 30. This one is La Vanilla Laboratories, and I bought this at Sephora like a while back. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. This is SPF 40. Now ideally, if you're black, you want to go all the way up to 50. Okay, but if you can't find 50, 40 is better. If you can't find 40, then go for 30. Okay, and it's not gonna show through your foundation. I do it all the time, and many of you guys who watch my videos always tell me, oh, your foundation looks so good, looks so good. I'm always wearing sunscreen underneath my foundation. Okay, I can't go out without sunscreen on my face. All right, so yeah. Alright guys, so thank you for sticking with me as I showed you guys what it is I use on my skincare. Like I said before, some are pricey, some are not, okay? And I will reiterate this point. What matters to me is that you understand how important skincare is and that you stick to a skincare routine. No matter what it is that you choose to use, make sure you stick to a skincare routine, because the better your skin is, okay, the healthier your skin is, any foundation, any blush, anything will look good on you because you already have the great skin for it. Okay, if you do decide to try any of the products, please let me know how it turns out for you. And also, what may work for me may not work for you, and that's okay. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Oh yeah, let me say this too before we talk about that. If there's something that I showed you on here that you want to try but it may be pricey, so you're not too sure, always go to a counter, or Sephora for example, or any counter will always give you samples, and with your samples you can come home and try it and see how it works for you, because like I said, what works for me may not work for you. So always feel free to ask for samples. Most of the counters are like big department stores like Bloomingdale's or Neiman's or Nordstrom's. Like, they have so many samples, it should not be an issue for you to get a sample. Okay, because I think they'll rather have you try a sample and come back and be confident in your purchase, as opposed to you buying something, going home, bringing it back, and they're just going to throw it away. Okay, so always feel free to ask for a sample. But guys, really, when we talk about beauty, when we talk about cosmetics, when we talk about all of this, it really starts with great skincare. And I will conclude this video by saying that the most important thing when it comes to skincare is making sure that you drink enough water. I did not have a glass of water here, but make sure you drink enough water. Okay, make sure also that you work out once in a while, because working out and sweating, all that is gonna, and drinking your water, all of that is gonna help you rejuvenate your skin, because you're getting, especially when it comes to workout, when you work out, your blood is pumping through your entire body, okay, and that's how you're gonna rejuvenate your skin cells. Easy as that. So if you want your cycle to be quicker, as far as in terms of you rejuvenating your skin cells, you need to get your blood pumping. Okay, make sure you drink enough water also. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say, this is the last thing, when you start out with certain products, okay, maybe every 6 months or so, or every 9 months, or maybe once a year, you need to try different products, because what is going to happen is that your skin is going to start to get used to it. So what used to be able to get rid of dark spots is not working anymore. It doesn't mean the product is bad. Like with Bobbi Brown, I'm always on and off, on and off. I'll use it for a month, then I'll stop and I'll get back to it. And I'm talking about this one, right? Once a month, on and off, because it's kind of like antibiotics. Kind of, you don't want your skin to kind of get used to it. You always want your skin to be surprised kind of like, oh my gosh, this is new, I need to start putting some work. Okay, so you always are going to have to find new products. Not to say that they're bad, it's just that you need to switch it up a little bit. Okay, so stay consistent with your routine. When you have a schedule, you stick to it. Mine's are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. That's when we go to work. Okay, but stick to that, but keep looking for different products, maybe once a year or once every 6 months or once every 9 months. All right, so you kind of spice it up. Okay, so that's it. That concludes the video. If you guys have any comments, questions, please feel free to leave them below. If you still haven't subscribed, please kindly do so. It will make my day, I promise. Not if you care to make my day.